All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics. It's the artist known as Andrew speaking, and it's Friday night, and we're live streaming. That's right, that's right. Hope everybody out there is having a fantastic week and getting ready to start a fantastic weekend. Not a lot going on around here, really, honestly. Just a normal week. Very busy at work and taking scam calls and enjoying the hell out of that. But looking forward to going to the store this weekend. I've got a crap load of new comics coming into the store. A whole bunch of them, though, are going to be quarter comics. So, I mean, if anybody's interested in quarter comics, I'll have a whole. I have at least one large box full and possibly a second because I'm working on adding more stuff to it. A lot of a variety of stuff in these boxes. So you never know. You might find some gems in there. Probably not. But you might find something new and interesting you want to read. I got a bunch of dollar books, a bunch of $2 books coming to the store. I picked up a collection last week that had a lot of good stuff in it. I've gone through, let's see, I had 5 large boxes. I've gone through about 3 of them. I still have at least 2 more large boxes at the store I haven't even touched yet. And I already added over 780 comics to my directory, to my database, and I still have more to go. Good thing I got some new bags and boards in the mail just this week. So yay, gotta have bags and boards. One of the changes I'm making to the store for those who come in, the box of quarter comics used to be, they were all just the comics, no bags, no boards, just comics by themselves. Well, I decided to go ahead, because I had a bunch of extra bags, to go ahead and use those extra bags and actually bag the quarter comics. So that's something that's kind of different. And it also allows me to put one of my own personalized barcode onto the comics that don't have barcodes. Originally, it was a pain in the butt. What I had to do in order to put that comic in my inventory is list it some other way. And I would list it based on the name and the issue number. But that became very confusing when you're typing in because you're not sure if it's the entire name of the comic, if there's spaces. It just made it difficult. So needless to say, I printed up my own barcodes, all individual barcodes, and I will be attaching them to the bags that the comics go in. So it's just the anal retentiveness in me. I've always been this way when it comes to keeping track of my comics, and that's just the way it has to go. So anyway, if anybody comes by the store, we're going to have some new comics. Nothing that blows you away. You know, there's no Amazing Spider-Man or Amazing Fantasies 15 in there. But a bunch of good, decent DC comics, some Batman and Detective, and some Star Wars books, which, honestly, I think somebody's already asked me to put aside those. So never mind. Forget I said that. That's how it goes sometimes. Oh, let me bring in Mr. Wanish. How you doing, sir?
Yo.
I didn't even have to send you an email, a text.
Well, yeah, I texted you. I was like, what the
hell?
Oh,
you did? Oh. Okay, I don't even have my phone near me.
And you sent me a text.
Avery's here too.
No.
Hot damn, the whole crew's here.
Oh, no. Well, hot damn.
Yeah. How's it going, guys?
Oh, Avery's here.
Yeah.
What a dick. I should not let him back in. I should say I should make him sit there and wait to come back in.
He's probably back already.
Not yet, but he will be. Oh, so yeah, now he's back.
Yeah.
We were going to make you wait.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I have to tell you something, Todd. For those of you out there who are watching this after the fact, Todd does a live stream on Thursday night called The Lore Games, in which we are helping him create his comic book universe by coming up with ideas for stories. And we started on a brand new one. Well, technically, it was brand new this past week. I wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it at all. You guys were talking, the story ideas were coming out, and I was like, and then there was like a flash of greatness, and all of a sudden it hit me, and I'm like, I see the beginning, I see the middle, I see the end, I see the story developing, and ideas were coming left and right, and but it took a while, which was really weird.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, this one is so awesome. I can't wait to delve back into it and develop it even more.
That's awesome.
What movie did I see it? I saw a movie.
I lost interest when Andrew started talking.
Wait. Was that last night or about 10 minutes ago?
I was like, Todd, it was more like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more like 1994.
1994.
Oh, you dicks. I love it. But there was a trailer, or I was going through Netflix or HBO Max or whatever, looking for something to have background noise while I worked. And there was a movie that popped up that I said, oh my God, this is, and I forgot what it is. I completely forgot what it is. So I'm going to have to look again. But it was, damn it, I cannot remember what it was. This is almost like the whole, we had the lore games, and then it was later on that I thought of the Men in Black reference, and it was like, duh, why wasn't it there? This is one of those references that, duh, why didn't I think of it at the time? But I'll have to think about it some more. But it's there, it's somewhere. But no, having a good time with that. So in case anybody is watching this later, check out Clever Era, and check out the lore games on Thursday nights. It tends to go a little long.
We have a lot of.
It tends to go a little late at night, and by the time we get to the end of it, I'm looking up at the clock, going, "Oh my God, it's almost here! Come on, hurry up!" It's like 20 minutes too long.
Well, yeah.
Really.
Well, it's 2 hours. 20 minutes. Well, I think some of that is just you're old.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree with that statement completely. But it's still fun. Oh, speaking of fun, guess what was one of the issues that I pulled out of these boxes of comics that I picked up last week? Now, when I show it to you, you may recognize it. You may have even had it, but you may not realize the significance of it. This is Web of Spider-Man Annual number 2 from 19... Oh my God, I gotta take off my glasses. 1986. You guys know what any significance of this issue is, other than a fantastic-looking Charles Vest cover? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was usually all I would need to buy it, so I don't really know.
Yeah. Guess who did the interior art in this issue?
Mark Beecham. No.
Oh, who would it be? I'm gonna say it's got to be
the complete opposite of Charles Vest.
I mean, I'm gonna say Silvestri, but I don't think he did a Spider-Man.
Art Adams.
Really?
Oh wow.
Yep, start to finish. The issue crosses over with the New Mutants, and Warlock is like the main character throughout the story, and there's even a big sequence which Warlock transforms into a giant Godzilla, and Spider-Man is dealing with that. And that's something Art Adams loves to draw, Godzilla, and there's like a King Kong in it and everything. And oh yeah, it was.
Oh, that's
it
something
was great.
You have to keep.
Yeah, well, that's why it's put aside.
Yeah.
I read it the other night, just flipping through it, and I want to read it a few more times because it was awesome. But awesome. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this came in compared to Longshot, because I know Longshot was his first Marvel work. So this had to be after that, of course. But he became noticeable to me with the X-Men annuals. Yeah. I'm betting that this came before the X-Men annuals.
Well, I mean, his first work was the Longshot stuff, right?
Yeah.
So it should be.
Well, I didn't find him until X-Men Annual number 9, the one with Storm on the cover. That's when I found him. And this was obviously before that. So, I mean, freaking fantastic, So wait a minute, I'm going to look here. Web of Spider-Man 2. I'm just doing a quick search. Actually, I'll share the screen with you. Oh, you guys can see what I'm doing. I don't think it's a valuable comic. Yeah, it's like a $5 comic. But September 1985.
Hold on.
Where's that 86? Frickin' A, I cannot see. I'm going to look up long shot.
Like the year before.
Yeah, I'm betting. Yeah, year before, September 85. And when was XMen annual number 9?
Was that an annual or is it just an issue?
It's an annual. It's the annual number 2, giant-sized annual, and it's all Art Adams. So I mean, it's fantastic.
Oh yeah, I used to have this at some point.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking.
Yeah, I never had it. So
yeah, let's crack it open. Hold on. Yeah, let's check out.
Oh, wait a minute. X-Men Annual number 9 was December of 85. So it was actually before this. So he did X-Men Annual number 9 and then did this. And I never saw this. So crazy. Yeah. See, that scene right there is very reminiscent of the X-Men Annual where the team shows up.
Yeah.
The New Mutants team shows up. So
I like how good that is. He was probably what, in his 20s? Gotta be.
Oh yeah. He was young. He was very young when he started.
That's still an awesome Spider-Man. Right.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he draws a good Spider-Man. Does a lot of those establishing shots where you see the whole room.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's something a lot of people don't do nowadays. They don't do any establishing shots. Good stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that's Peter Parker in the Black Spider-Man before Venom.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So this is a time when...
that's a cool shot.
Yeah.
He was using the symbiote and didn't know what it was.
Exactly. Actually, I don't remember in this story if he even takes the suit off. I think he's in the suit the entire time.
I think he was during that whole time when he had the symbiote and didn't know what it was. He always had it on because it would change what it was.
Oh, look at that shot!
That's awesome.
God,
great.
Dude, that's incredible. That's that's showing off.
Even with the simple coloring, just buildings aren't yellow, but they just,
Yeah.
But look at that waist. Look how he's bending Spider-Man's body, dude.
Yeah.
Well, the sky's not purple either, you know?
Exactly.
It just works. Of course.
There you go.
Yeah, of course.
That was probably his favorite page.
It probably was.
I wonder how much that would sell for right now if it was available.
You could probably find out.
Imagine if he had done a Spider-Man, if he could do a monthly book and had done a Spider-Man run.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think he could ever do a monthly book. I think the closest we ever got to seeing him do a monthly book is when he filled in on Fantastic Four.
Oh yeah, for like what, 3 or 4?
3 issues. Yeah.
Oh,
guess what?
In there?
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Mike Mignola backup story.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
No way.
Those two used to be real good friends, I think.
Oh, yeah. Wow. And that's like a decent, that's like getting into Mignola's style. Like that's getting into him.
This is early Mignola. Yeah.
Yeah, but it still like feels like Mignola.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I got this really strange feeling.
His storytelling was better back then.
Yeah, I got this really strange feeling. I know what Todd's going to say next.
Okay.
Put that aside for me.
Huh? Put it aside.
Put that aside for me.
Yeah, probably. That's. Hey, Andrew, put it aside for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, put it inside for him.
Put it inside.
In his prison wallet.
Put it in my prison. Oh, that Aunt May though picture is like really ganked up. That's pretty awful.
Well.
But look at that though. This is great.
Got a lot of Peter Parker in his underwear.
It's got a big Wolverine Savage Land kind of. I mean, I know it's the same guy, but it's got like it's kind of getting there.
Yep.
Look at it. He was like drawing real anatomy and shit.
Back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So what do you think? Pretty cool, huh?
Oh, it's
fucking
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I found that issue and I was like in heaven. I mean, sometimes when you buy a collection, you'll find little gems that just make it worth it.
Yeah.
And that's one that I'm thoroughly enjoying. Oh, you know what? Another one that was in the collection was a copy of Generation X #1, the Chris Bacalo double-size chromium cover issue.
Oh, nice.
It's a common issue. It's not like it's really hard to find, but whenever I get my hands on it, it's always worth a flip through and then put it up $3-4 and somebody will buy it. But I'm still going through this collection. I've already entered into my database 786 comics.
Oh wow.
And I still have 2 more long boxes at the store I haven't even touched yet. So with the amount of money I paid for the collection and what I'm getting out of it, we're talking pennies an issue.
Nice.
So if I can sell, I have a whole bunch of them that are going to go in a quarter box. Even if I sell those, that's I'm thrilled.
Yeah, it's still profit.
Yep. I've got, believe it or not, let me see if I've got it in this box. Oh, it's in one of the other boxes, but there were 20 copies of an Inhumans issue from back when Inhumans, they were trying to do a really big push on Inhumans. Mm-hmm. And it's got a Phil Noto cover, and I mean it's not any spectacular thing. It's a standard Phil Noto cover with like just a character standing there. But I've got 20 copies of this issue. I'm almost like, buy a comic, get one free. Give away comics, and that may happen. I'll stick a bunch in a 25-cent bin and we'll go from there. So I don't know if I told you guys this story or not. I think I told Avery it. I had one of my regulars came in. He had bought. There was somebody that had a stack of comics in their store, and they were trying to get $2 a piece for him. And he went by and said, "Hey, I'll give you this amount for him." And the guy said, "Okay, fine." So he sold him the stack. It was a pretty decent sized stack of comics, but it also included some Conan magazines as well. And there were some that didn't have covers on them and some that were really beat up, but then there were others that were like really good condition. And he brought him in and he was showing me what he had found. And he said he was going to go home and read them. And then he was going to see about trading them into me. And I told him, I said, well, I'm working on this Crom story, who was inspired, of course, by Conan. And I said, well, listen, what I'll do is I've got a splash page I'm working on. When you're done reading the comics, you bring them back into me and I'll trade you. I'll give you the original piece of art for the stack of comics. And he's like, that sounds cool. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm really looking forward to getting a stack of Conan comics and, share the love of original art with a regular,
Mm-hmm.
Could start his collection and maybe he'll buy more in the future. You never know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. But knowing how much he paid for the stack of comics, I'm really undercutting myself here. But then again, he's a regular. He's a good guy, so I don't mind. Plus, you guys know I don't value my art as well as I probably should. So
this is true.
That's all right.
But that's okay.
Yeah. It's real rough at a con when we're at the same table.
That's true.
I whip out a sketch and somebody say, "Hey, how much for that?" You can have it. Avery's like, "I'm trying to charge for my good." Well,
Yeah, they'll ask me for a sketch. I'll be like $50. They'll ask Andrew, $10. I'm just like, God damn it.
yeah, that happened a few times, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to undercut you, but
They still sometimes didn't buy anything. It's like,
yeah.
it's like, what's your problem?
Maybe they looked at my art and said, "You're really overpricing your stuff."
Yeah, it's like, well, I ain't doing this shit for free.
Yeah. Oh God, I remember. What was the guy? There was a guy that came up to us, and he wanted us to each do a sketch card, but he wanted characters from the Twilight movie. And I swear to God, Avery's eyeballs rolled into the back of his head when he heard this. But you know what? He did it, and he knocked it out of the frickin' park.
I tried. It was okay.
No. You knocked it compared to what I did. Well, that's really not a comparison. But he knocked it out of the park. He did a really, really great sketch for this guy. And he was like, I don't know who these characters are. I don't know anything about these characters. And he just did the drawing and knocked it out.
I hate it when I get weird, stupid requests for commissions.
Yep.
Like, it's like, motherfucker, why are you asking for this? This is so weird. Why wouldn't you just ask for like Batman or Iron Man or something that makes sense?
Hey, was that a New York show or was that?
Yeah.
It was.
New York.
Okay. Couldn't remember if it was Heroes or New York or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah. I made most of the money I made was off Deadpool sketches, and they didn't even have to be good.
No, they didn't.
He would
literally go put it out on the table and somebody would buy it.
Yeah, I'd put it out there, $50. I'd slap some color, $50. Oh yeah. Oh, Deadpool, yeah, $50.
I don't know if that would still work today, to be honest with you.
No, but there's probably some character it would work with.
Yeah, I'm just not sure who, to be honest.
But that year, Deadpool, man, it's like, man, I should have charged $100 for my good one.
You want to hear something funny? The other day, last week, I went into the office and we were doing some charities things where there was a group that was doing a stuff the bag for kids going back to school, stuff the backpack where they fill it with supplies and stuff like that. And what they needed was for people to write little notes on a piece of paper for the kids, and kind of like, you are a great person, or I can handle today, or whatever, just inspirational sayings. And I was like getting all fancy and crap and drawing like SpiderMan and then have it say, I'm amazing and stuff like that. Well, I did a whole bunch of them. SpiderMan was the one that was really easy to do. I mean, get a red pen and a red marker and a black marker, and boom, you got SpiderMan. It's really easy. But I grabbed a brown one and started doing Baby Groot. And I did like 10 Baby Groots, and all of them said, I am Groot. And then it had whatever the message was down at the bottom. Mm-hmm. And they were like, and I was like, this is like way too easy. I'm getting away with shit here.
Oh, because it was too easy to draw?
Yeah, Groot is like super, super easy to draw. And I was drawing him in different poses, but it's just headshots of him. So, I mean, Baby Groot is super easy to draw. So I even thought about doing some for the store and maybe putting them up for like $5 a piece or something,
Yeah.
Mm. Or stick them into take some of these comics, put them in a bundle set of like 10 comics for $10 and throw a sketch in the middle of it. Somebody will buy it.
Put the sketch in front.
Oh,
a small sketch.
Yeah, and Groot is kind of in the news now with his new show that came out, which
the new animated shorts.
Yeah, Jen and I watched a couple of them. They're funny. They're very funny. They were cute. So raise your hand if you watched the first episode of SheHulk.
No, I have no interest in these characters anymore. Like
I'm busy watching The Terminalist.
I already watched it. It was good.
Yeah, we're about a couple episodes in. It's really
good. Okay. That's a good one.
What did you? You like all these? I don't remember a Marvel or DC movie, TV show, cartoon that you dislike.
I hated Iron Man 3. I thought that was horrible. That was the worst movie. That was the worst Marvel movie
But yet
ever.
you still bought it on Steel Bookcase.
Oh yeah, I have it. I own Captain Marvel too, and I've yet to watch
Yeah.
the whole movie from start to finish. So
I am a Sam Raimi fan. I like Sam Raimi. I like almost everything I've ever seen by him. But I still have not watched Doctor Strange. That's how uninterested I am.
Well,
The original Doctor Strange was actually pretty good.
it was.
What what did you think? What did you think about She-Hulk #1?
There was some of it I really enjoyed, and the rest of it was just utterly trash cringe. And it was
Yeah. Because the mansplaining and the catcalling totally trumps your father's years of abuse.
yeah, I
was just like, dude.
Oh, and how she
her the fuck out.
By the way, how she becomes the She-Hulk is like, no.
How does
You want
she
me to
become
tell
the
you?
Hulk? I mean, I know.
Okay, hold on a second.
Wait,
Hold on a second.
I know. Here's what I know.
Uh-huh.
Here's just from watching trailers. I know that she saves him, which drives me nuts. She saves Bruce Banner. Is that? But how does the rest of it work?
Okay. Spoilers for anybody out there watching. If you don't want to hear about this, don't watch. In the comics, she was in some type of accident, and he saved her life by giving her a blood transfusion, but it turned her into the She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Okay. In the show, the two of them are like on a getaway driving down the road, and he is in his Bruce Banner mode, and he says to her he's wearing this device that he created that allows him to maintain the Bruce Banner persona. Now, we all know that if something threatens his life, he will turn into the Hulk no matter what.
Yeah.
That's one of the things is like, if you want to get him to turn him into the Hulk, you like drop him out of a 30-story building and he will turn into the Hulk no matter what. Well, they get into a car accident and he stays Bruce Banner and he gets all bloodied up and they're in a car accident, which is, I think what happened.
Now forget the fact that the device in a car accident, the device would have to stay intact.
Yeah. And it kept him as Bruce Banner
and repress the Hulk full raging to keep Banner alive.
Right.
That's impossible.
So he was cut up and bleeding, and she reached over to help him, and some of his blood dripped into one of her cuts where she was bleeding.
Oh,
that was it. That was it. No blood transfusion, just his blood intermingled with hers slightly.
No.
And now she's She-Hulk. Yes. That's how they explained it in the show.
Okay, that's pretty shitty. That is totally lame.
No, it should have taken like a full-on transfusion.
Yeah, otherwise, God forbid he bleeds everywhere. There's gonna be a bunch of Hulks.
Well, as the Hulk, he wouldn't bleed. I don't think he's ever bled.
Yeah, fair enough.
But he might have. I don't know. But
I think he has bled as the Hulk, but
yeah, but don't get his blood on you. Don't get his blood on you because it'll turn you into a Hulk. That's how easy it was.
Yeah, it's not.
That was bad writing. And when we were watching the Prey movie, which is the prequel to the Predator movies, which actually, Todd, if you haven't seen, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I heard it was okay.
It's fair.
Yeah. Well, Avery thought it was fair, but I was explaining to my wife what a Mary Sue was, in the fact that it's usually a female character who immediately is good at everything and better than everybody else, and without trying is great at something, is perfect at it. Rey from the Star Wars movie was a Mary Sue. She picked up a lightsaber and all of a sudden she could fight, Darth Vader and beat him. She was that good with it. She tries to control somebody's mind with the Force, and not only does she do it on the first time, but it's perfect. She doesn't have to try. She's perfect.
Right.
In the Prey movie, the girl was good at stuff, but she had to struggle. She had to learn. She had to practice. And that was satisfying to me. Even though she picked it up really, really quickly, she did fail at first, and she got better at it. In this show, She-Hulk is immediately better at everything than the Hulk. Okay, to the point where one of the Hulk's signature moves is where he slaps his hand together and he causes a sonic vibration, right? And he and her are fighting, and he does it. Says, "I really don't want to have to do this," but he does it, and it knocks her back. Well, she gets up and she slaps her hands together, and nothing happens. So she does it again, and she creates a sonic boom, and then she starts doing this, boom, 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 and just blows him away. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I mean, she figured out how to do something better than him the first time without barely trying. And she, by the way, doesn't get rages. She can control it, and she can switch back anytime she wants. And she's just 1,000 times better than him, and she just became a Hulk. And it's like, you're like...
In the comics, she didn't have the rage issue he had.
Well, in the comics, no, there was a reason why the original comic was called Savage She-Hulk. Because she did have the rage issues.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
it wasn't...
No, I didn't read them either, but that's it. Her getting raged out was part of the stories. It wasn't until John Byrne did his series that she was the lawyer. I mean,
she could control it.
She could control it. The full-time lawyer thing, and the breaking the fourth wall. Mm-hmm. She was a character that broke the fourth wall well before Deadpool made it popular. Mm-hmm. She was doing it then, and she does it in the show. Yeah. And which I kind of liked. I like that.
In any comics I read, she already had control of it, but she also was never anywhere near as strong as Hulk.
Yeah, but she was everything she could do. He could do. Like at one point, he picks up a rock, a boulder, and he throws it, and then she picks up a boulder and then throws it further than him the first time, right. And he's like. So he picks up another boulder and he throws it like into the stratosphere just to show her up. Yeah. But she had to be better than him the first time, period, in everything.
That's awful.
Yeah. But there were things I liked. When she broke the fourth wall, I kind of thought that was funny because I like that. Comics. Yeah. But there's one clip of the show that's being shown all over the place where she's at her desk and there's like a bookshelf with stuff on it, and people are focusing on the stuff that's on the bookshelf. There's like a little mini bobblehead for Ruth Bader Ginsburg. There's a bobblehead of Michelle Obama, and it's like every single proud, strong woman trope. That's her. Period. Has to be. Oh. I am not looking forward to the episodes where she starts dating people because I really don't care. And in the first episode, we get introduced to a villain. They never say her name. She just shows up for no reason whatsoever, and they start fighting.
It was Titana, right?
Yeah, but they don't tell you that. They don't tell you anything. The person just shows up and starts wrecking things, and then she hulks out and fights them.
Sounds pretty awful.
Yeah. Well, awful. We'll watch the next episode next week, but it's got to get better. It's got to get better. Now, I enjoyed, even though a lot of people bitched and complained about the Hawkeye series, I actually had fun with that one and liked it, even though it was the girl Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, she knew what she was doing. She was perfect. She knew how to handle. She did fail a little bit, but not nearly as much as you think she should. She's just perfect and better than Clint in every way. Oh, we lost.
He was tired. All the talk about She-Hulk was done.
Yeah, so all the talk of She-Hulk scared you away, huh?
No, I just clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, okay. But I mean, I liked WandaVision. I thought WandaVision was great. I enjoyed Loki. I liked Cap, Winter Soldier. Those were all fun. I have yet to watch a single episode of Ms. Marvel. That's not for me. That's not aimed at me. This show, She-Hulk, is not aimed at me. But
thing is, though, someone that liked the Byrne comic, it should have been aimed at you.
Yeah, but I don't remember the Byrne comic being women power.
No. It was just a good comic. But thing
Well,
is,
there was also sexy in it too, where
yeah, and this is not that.
No. So
no, they should have aimed the comic right at you, someone that was a fan of the Byrne comic, but they didn't.
Well, from what I understand, it's a female director, female producer, female. It's all female empowerment.
Yes, the MCU.
Yeah, well,
it's the dud.
Well, so far, the wife and I are also watching and enjoying the hell out of the last season of Lock and Key. I don't know if either one of you guys watch that show or not, but it's a good show.
No.
Yeah. I don't know how they trust that little kid. He always screws things up. But it's fun. We're enjoying it. The wife and I, we got to have something to watch. So.
I want to see that movie Black Phone, but I don't want to pay $20. It
was good. I enjoyed it. Well, when you do see it, we can talk about it because Mike went and saw it, and he and I were talking about it, and he kind of didn't realize something that I realized, and I'm like, I'm so much smarter than you, but not really, but
but I want to see it.
Okay,
it looks cool.
Well, it'll be on streaming services soon enough, I think.
Yeah, it is now.
Oh,
but it's $20.
Oh. Yeah, with all the streaming services I pay for, it's got to be there somewhere for free. I mean, I got Hulu, I got Disney Plus, I got HBO Max, I got Paramount Plus. Oh my God, we actually are paying for that. But the wife really wanted to watch some Star Trek stuff, so that one's not expensive. Mm-hmm. That one's like $5 a month with ads, and since I don't watch it, I don't care. I told the wife, I said, if you want me to pay for the $10 plan that removes the ads, you let me know. Otherwise, just deal with the $5 plan. So right now, she's okay with it.
I have Hulu for watching anime and some movies, and I have Prime because, well, Prime pays for itself.
If you watch it. Yeah, if you use it.
Prime is awesome.
Yeah. It pays for itself because you pay for Amazon Prime, you get the free shipping, pays for itself.
Yeah.
Now that I live here, I'm always ordering stuff because I was like, do I want to make a half an hour to a 45-minute drive to Valdosta or Tifton to get something, then drive a half hour, 45 minutes back, or I just want to order and it'll be here in 2 days.
Yeah. Sometimes you get it the next day.
Yeah, exactly.
Jen wanted she wanted a electric pasta maker, and it was like $80, but it was free shipping, and they got it the very next day. But she uses that for her clay. It softens up her clay. She just runs it through the machine a couple of dozen times, and she makes clay flowers. And she's working on designs for flowers for the girl's wedding cake in 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, don't be surprised if you guys get invitations, by the way.
Okay. All right. I'm cool with that.
I think it's March or April of 2024.
Wow.
So there's still a little bit of time to prepare. So, but yeah, she called me and said, who should I add to my list from your side of the family? And I said, well, Todd and Avery and Ramel and Yuli. And she's like, oh yeah, they're already on the list. I go, okay, well, good. I said, they may not come because some of them live in completely different states, but you better damn well invite them. She said, of course. She kind of likes you for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, well. My friends are always cooler than me. That's the way it always is.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, just think about it this way, Todd. Your kids are going to think I'm cool.
They already do. It really sucks.
What?
Well,
hey, I got a store with all the cool stuff the kids want.
Every time we go to Jacksonville, he just plows my kids with toys.
He's going to win them over one way or another,
Yeah. You're a good uncle, whatever.
All right, hold on a second. I wanted to check and see if there was anything worth talking about on comicpriceguide.com new-wise.
That other magazine I ordered came in today.
Yeah, this is
Nice.
one of the decorated ones.
Yeah. The
Okay.
the Virgin Mary like skeleton figure. That one came in.
Oh, okay.
The detail is freaking awesome. I'm like, damn.
Very nice.
These guys
Very
do
nice.
good stuff.
Okay, well, we're not advertising their stuff on my channel, so. All right, let's just check out real quick, see what's on the hot list over at comicpriceguide.com. There's a couple here that's new.
I do have to bounce. FYI, sorry. FYI.
You have to bounce?
I do have to bounce soon.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll make this quick. There's only a couple here worth looking at. We got Ultimate Fall.
You just did an advertisement for Facebook.
Yeah, I know. Ultimate Fallout number 3. This is a valuable comic. This is like a $27 comic based on the fact that the last page shows partial image of Miles Morales.
Is it it's not his, it's his first appearance?
A partial image of his first appearance.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Partial.
Did you guys know Valiant used to publish video game comics?
No.
This is Super Mario Brothers number 1, published by Valiant.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yes, back in 1990. This is like $145 book right now if you had it in mint condition or near mint condition. Yes, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Well, it's probably because they didn't make too many of them because it's rare.
What
never
is,
knew
what
about
is
it.
issue number 2 valued at? Issue 2.
I wouldn't have paid any attention to it.
Issue 2 is an $18 book.
That's nuts. It's
Issue
a me, Mario.
Issue 3 was a $20 book.
That's a hairy meatball.
Yeah. Issue 4. Oh my gosh, there was 4. How many issues were there? It's a $25 book. You know what's so funny is the first issues are usually worth the most, and the last issues are usually worth a lot too.
Yeah.
Let me just look real quick, see how many issues.
Yeah, better do it now. You're like, oh, no,
6 issues. Yeah, 6 issues worth
$25.
$25.
All right.
But, yeah, isn't that crazy? I don't think I ever even saw any of these.
I would have ignored it.
Yeah.
I would.
Well, they've got Legend of Zelda down here, also from Valiant.
Wow.
This is
I knew those type of comics existed. I just didn't realize they were Valiant.
This is a $160 book right now.
Crazy.
It is. I mean,
that's the exact kind of book we would have completely ignored.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, though, those are probably some of those books around in people's collections, and they have no idea what they have.
Do you remember that kid in our sculpture class that used to like to draw? What did he used to draw? It wasn't Pokemon. I think it was before Pokemon.
Yeah,
it was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh yeah.
He probably had these issues, you know?
Sure.
It's definitely up his alley. All right. Fantastic Four number 205 is the first team appearance of the Nova Corps. This is an $18 book. I know I've seen that issue, but I don't think I ever had it. So,
I would pay no attention to the first appearance of Nova Corps.
Yeah. I don't even know Nova Corps.
You don't even know what the Nova Corps is?
Astonishing. I know what the Nova Corps is.
Astonishing Ant-Man number 6 is the first appearance of Casey Lang as Stinger. This is a $40 book with a Mark Brooks cover.
Huh. That's a decent cover.
Yeah, I like it. But it's a $40 book. When did this come out? 2016. What's that?
It's thunder and lightning here, so if I disappear...
Thor came and got you.
Yeah, no, well, the power flickers a lot here.
Black Cat number 1, annual number 1, first team appearance of the Tiger Division. This is a $15 book. I've never heard of this. I mean, I've heard of Black Cat.
It came out last year.
Oh, yeah? 2021. Yeah. Nobody's buying modern Marvel comics. Here's a classic looking one. Fantastic Four number 245. The first appearance of Avatar, the future Franklin Richards. Got a nice John Byrne cover. What's the value of this one? $30. Okay, that's a nice one. There's not a lot of Fantastic Fours other than first appearances that are worth anything, which is sad. But here's one: Avengers number 269. It's the battle between Kang and Immortus, and the Avengers fight on. Let's see, that's a $22 book. Sorry, don't mean to yawn at you guys. Yeah. Black Panther number 2. That's the first appearance of Shuri. That's a $150 book right now. This is a Marvel Knights issue. Isn't that crazy?
Boy, the new Black Panthers are gonna.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And the rest of this we've already seen. Well, America number 8.
Why?
It's a Jen Bartel variant cover, limited 1 in 25. This is a $260 book.
It's just a headshot.
Ask the question again. It is. Why? Why is this a $260 book?
Yeah, I don't get it. It's not like it's a bad drawing. It's not a bad drawing. It looks like a Barbie ad, but it's not.
It's a cool cover, but yeah, it's not.
Yeah, it's definitely a Barbie ad.
It's not bad. The person isn't a bad artist. It's got to be because of rarity.
Yeah. Harley Quinn number 18, the Ryan Sook homage cardstock variant. It's a $10 book.
Their dates are wrong.
Their dates are wrong.
Mm-hmm. Look when it came out.
October 20. Oh, well, that would be very new.
Well, it would be pre-new. It's not even out yet.
Yeah, it would be the future.
Yeah, well. Injustice, Gods Among Us, Year 3, issue number 7 is the first appearance of Laura Lane Kent. Okay. And it's a $20 book. Is that a what?
No.
Did you say a thriller?
Smiller.
Smiller?
Because he did a lot of Injustice stuff, but I don't think that's a Smiller.
Did, but I don't think he did that one.
Yeah.
Nope, it doesn't list the artist, but I don't think so. And we already looked at the Legend of Zelda. So those are what's hot right now.
So hot.
So hot. I'm so hot. I'm burning up.
It burns when I pee.
Oh, I bet it does. Throw these comics on it and it'll cool you down. Trust me.
Yeah. All
right. Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap up. There's nothing more else to talk about, and it's already after 9. So for anybody, there's nobody here. So
there's nobody here.
There's so much we could get away with right now.
Fuck your cock.
Let's roast Todd.
No.
All right. Good night, everybody.
There's some jokes I'm not gonna make.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Good night, everybody. Love y'all. Bye.
Bye.